I'm trying to get into it, you see. Can you feel it? Okay, kapai.
Kia ora whānau, my name's Tainui Tukiwaho, he uri tēnei no te arawarawa ko Tūhui. I'm also one of the whānau members at Te Rehia Theatre. I've been given the opportunity to interview the director and the actor slash writer slash deviser slash creator of SolOTHELLO.
Ko rui hine toku pai maunga, ko makeretu toku awa, ko takitimu toku waka, ko ngati kahangungu ki takapau toku iwi, ko rākau tātihi ki takapau taku marae. Ko Regan Taylor tōku ingoa. Regan Taylor's my name, and I am an actor that has teamed up with some really great people to bring this play to life called SolOTHELLO. 2015, I wanted to challenge myself. And the way to do that was, one, I hate Shakespeare. And two, yeah, I don't know Shakespeare. For me, it was always too old and it never resonated for me, and I could never ever get into it because for me, it was a technical exercise rather than an intuitive exercise. I was like, well, okay, so 2015, 2016, 400 years since Shakespeare's death, I need to do a Shakespeare piece. Why? I need to challenge myself. How come? Because I need that rigor. And what I found through that work is, all of his writing is on bloody purpose. And it's really good. He's taken time to really shine that those gems, those words and the meter and all the technicalities of it, and how he can express so much emotion and so much information in one, we call it stanza, or one sentence, or one delivery. And I was like, this man really knows his stuff. How could I be so stink to think that he was dumb? You know, like.
E moi toku whaiaipo. Me hoki au a te wā.
My name's Geenty. I was born in Canterbury, grew up mostly in Palmerston North. I went into UCOL, met some friends, formed quite a tight group, and we started to sort of make our own work. One of my mates was Regan Taylor, and we started our work together in 2003.
Because I wanted to do this play in Te Ao Māori with a Māori context, I felt it fitting to get a Pākehā director.
So you hunted around all the Pākehā directors.
As a Māori practitioner working with Craig, he's an outside focal point. And so it was only natural that I go to a guy that's going to give me a different point of view that's not Te Ao Māori and unlock Shakespeare for me in the same thing. So it was a win-win.
I'll just go with my instincts on what the content would be and how to shape it, but then one of the problems is I don't actually know what Regan's saying when he speaks in Te Reo, so I just had to have faith and like, oh, sounds good to me, mate. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, do another pukana. Yeah, good. We experimented a lot, and we went deep into the text, and then we tried to make it really accessible and also really fun and playful, which I think is very much in the spirit of Shakespeare's time. A lot of the language is made contemporary. There's Māori humour in there, as far as not just te reo, but also quite informal and slang style.
The key thing for me was unlocking the humour in Shakespeare and bringing Te Ao Māori humour and Māori humour to the piece, which was not a challenge at all. It wasn't a weirdo, it was pure joy. It just sort of came out, really. And that is what people want to come and see. They want to come and see and have a good time and understand what's going on and not be put off by oh, it's Shakespeare, I don't get it.
And then staying true to Shakespeare, honouring Shakespeare with some of, just keeping some of the lines in there as written. So you get some of the poetic quality as well. So it's a real mix, but a mix that I think is good to introduce audiences to Shakespeare and maybe wouldn't go otherwise.
Mato Brabantio. I am due at the Whare Pakanga. There, I'm to discuss the oncoming war. Come! And there we'll discuss these charges.
Working with the Shakespearean language as it was, and unlocking that, I found there were really similar patterns to his work and the way he worked and the structure of whai kōrero. Whai kōrero being the use of imagery in whai kōrero. The mutton birds are flying low. we've talked too much. It's time to go home now, you know? Those whakatauki. And then translating some of the Shakespearean language to reo, it wasn't that much of a shift because it was just taking the pictures and the imagery of his words, which we already have in Te Reo Māori and within ourselves anyway, which meant it was easy for me to perform for my people, really.
Mata Brabantio, you better hurry or your daughter will be covered by a Barbary horse. Your nephews will neigh to you. Your cousins will be geese. Your geese will be cousins. Your whakapapa will be fucked up. You want your whare to be a zoo. Who am I? Me. I want to tell you, me, that right now, me, even now, your daughter and Amoa are making the beast with 2 backs. I'm trying too hard. Hang on, wait. The beast, he just means like literally. Beast of 2 backs.
The masks that we have in our possession and the masks that I work with are the only 3 that exist in the world. And as far as I know, I'm probably the only practitioner at this point in time that uses them. The masks are called, well, their family are called Te Mata Kōkako o Rehia, and we have 3 of them in our company, Te Rehia. So Te Mata Kōkako o Rehia basically breaks down to the mask of the kōkako for the theatre world. More simply put, Māori performance mask. And every time I use them, they do something different, or I'm directed by Craig and they do something very, very different.
Pukana works very well with these masks because they're half, and this part is, the tongue is free, and it really brings the mask to life when the mouth is activated. So those are some things we discovered, and yeah, we roll with it.
But I know as soon as I go to kapahaka or anything like that the masks really engage and they come alive. So I was trying to find out how they work. And they need more brothers and sisters, and they need more kuia and kaumātua, I reckon, to help them.